Good morning, everyone. My name is Shubh Sharma, and let's start with our pre-market analysis. Now, before we jump into global market, US market, and our market, let's address the global situations, scenario. Now, there are few things that news came over the night. The important things will go one by one. All will discuss everything in detail. So, the first thing I want to say that Mr. Trump, has given a hint that they will start talk with Iran again, and it will happen. The second round of negotiation will happen very soon, right? That's the first thing. Very positive. Second, yesterday only our Prime Minister Narendra Modi sir has tweeted that they had a conversation. They had a call with Mr. Trump, and it was call about 40 minutes. So the call was about 40 minutes and they had a very positive and a very good conversation. So because of which, look at SGX Nifty. SGX Nifty showing a gap up opening of close to 330 points. So very positive for our market. Now, third thing, the Trump has said the war will be stopped sooner than expected, and the second round of a negotiation with Iran may happen in Pakistan or may happen in Switzerland. Switzerland has also proposed that they will help the both the countries to come into a conclusion. So because of which, look at the Asian markets, look at Brent crude. Asian markets are trading mostly in positive. Brent crude, look at Brent crude. Earlier on Monday we left Brent crude at 101. Now it is at $94 per barrel. So very positive. And as I have discussed, SGX Nifty showing a gap up opening of 330 points. So all this positive news are taking a very positive environment and situations for our market too, and for global market also. Now, if you look at US market, right, what's interesting is that who is in the war? The America is in the war, right? But if you look at their stock market, it doesn't even look like that the country is in war. Look at Nasdaq. Nasdaq climbed close to 458 points. Dow Jones gained at 317 points and S&P 500 closed at 81 points positive. Looking at the US stock market, nowhere it looks like the America is in the war. There's a very positive sentiment. Look at Nasdaq. Nasdaq, recovered all its losses. Dow Jones recovered all its losses. So it doesn't look like America is in the war. So that's how a very strong economy. Well, if you look at FII and DII data on Monday session, the FII they sold close to 1900 crores, but DII they bought close to 2400 crores. So this is the FII and DII stats. SGX Nifty we have discussed, Brent crude we have discussed, Asian markets we have discussed. Now another thing, let's come to our market, Nifty and Bank Nifty. Now Nifty closed at 23,842. The support now is at 24,600 and the resistance now will become 24,000. From the past week I was telling you that Nifty now is not at sell on rise. Nifty is a buy on dip. But I will not buy at 23,800. I will not buy at 23,900. I will buy at 23,500, 25,600, 23,700. And yesterday on Monday, we opened a big gap down and that was a buying opportunity. So I entered at 23,700, right? Yesterday Nifty closed at 23,842. Today the SGX Nifty showing a gap up opening of 342 points. I'm not bragging here. I'm telling you that this requires a solid research, and I've been telling you pre-market, not during the market, not after the market. I'm telling you pre-market, and even in this global uncertainty, global situations, I was telling you that Nifty is a buy on dip market. So yes, yesterday I entered at 23,700. Once the Nifty broke 23,700 and start trading above those levels, I started building small positions. So yes, I have positions from Nifty 23,700. And now the resistance will become 24,100, 200, and my target is 24,500. We can even touch 24,800, but that's a long story. But looking at the SGX Nifty, today we might open about 24,000. But if I talk about Bank Nifty, closing was around 55,605. The support now will become 55,000 and the resistance now will become 56,000. However, on 18th of April, right, today is 15. So 16, 17, on 18th of April, HDFC Bank and ICICI Bank will be coming out with their results. So we have to watch those results, especially HDFC Bank. We have to watch it very, very closely. Now, few important numbers. So on Monday, retail inflation data came. Earlier it was 3.21%. It has jumped to 3.4%. Food inflation. Earlier it was 3.47%. Now it is 3.87%. Fuel inflation. Earlier it was 3.3%, it jumped to 3.63%. So these are the important things. These are the retail inflation, food inflation, fuel inflation. We have discussed almost everything. So what's the strategy now? Now, if market will open above 24,000, I will not recommend build a fresh positions, right? You had a chance to buy at 23,650, 23,700. If you miss this opportunity, there's only two reasons. Number one, you don't like my videos, you don't subscribe to my channel, and you don't watch my videos. Make sure you take notes. I wake up, I wake up at 5 o'clock, and then I do all this research, plus a night before I do all the research. So stock market is a 24/7 job. You can't have a part-time job. I am doing this from past 4 to 5 years full time. So this, I know, after doing so much research, I come here and give you all this knowledge, and I give you levels pre-market, what I will do, what I will not do, when I'll avoid, and all these things I'll tell you. If you don't watch my videos, it doesn't matter for you. You will not gain anything. So make sure you watch this video till the end. Make sure you subscribe and like my videos. So this is the whole news. I think it's a wait and watch for you if you have not taken any positions. If you have taken the positions, very good. But at this level, I will not recommend to get into a fresh positions. However, stock specific, you have opportunity. Look at JSW Energy, look at RBL Bank, look at Manappuram. These things, Manappuram is heading towards 300 levels. So watch Manappuram, keep a stop loss of around 20 points from current market price, and keep a target of 300. Thank you for watching. I hope you would have learned a lot. I'll see you in the next video. Bye and take care.